What's up with the squad? Back with another video. I seen the title was going down. Make sure y'all hit the like but subscribe button for me, please. Y'all see it in the title. Y'all see it in the title. We're going to go ahead and jump right into this. Make sure y'all check out the last video I dropped today. I definitely apologize, honestly, for dropping so late. It has been pretty... It's been a little bit, tough these last few days with getting these videos out and stuff like that. I've been trying to be more so careful. A lot of stuff going on. You can't really say too much when you are on, these different platforms. So kind of got to chill a little bit. But definitely want to check this out with y'all. So let's get to it.
We have an old president in office.
Okay, so everybody seems to be worried about J.D. Vance and dishonesty, or Donald Trump and dishonesty. I never hear the same concern about Harris and the lies that she tells about Trump, or in Walz himself, who gave the most disastrous response to a question about his own dishonesty about being in Tiananmen Square that I've ever heard in a debate. He also did the same thing with Dana Bash when questioned about dishonesty a couple of months ago. And effectively what he has said is, sorry, guys, I'm too dumb to tell the truth. I mean, he called himself a knucklehead. I have bad grammar. This is a guy who holds himself up to be a school teacher and a coach. Is that the life lesson he's giving the kids that are under his care? Hey,
listen to that.
Too dumb to tell the truth. I mean, he called himself a knucklehead. I have bad grammar. This is a guy who holds himself up to be a school teacher and a coach. Is that the life lesson he's giving the kids that are under his care? Hey, you can lie, and then you can just kind of slough it off as being, too dumb to tell the truth. I think we spend 99% of our time going down rabbit holes about Vance and Trump and honesty in campaigns, and we spend no time at all holding Walz and Harris to the same standard, and I don't understand.
Exactly. And one thing that I can say about that, the simple fact that my dad, I talk to my dad about some things, and I try not to get too deep off into it. It sucks. Me and my dad have a great relationship. I'm gonna start off by saying that we have a great relationship, but when it comes to stuff like this, we aren't on the same page, obviously. And I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes I get down on myself, and I don't really like to. But it's not. I can't make anybody agree with me, but it's just a simple fact that it's always, oh, you're new to politics. Oh, you're new to this. You're new. And it's like, I understand that I'm new, but it's also common sense. You know what I mean? I understand it, but a lot of times it's common sense. And it's common sense not to put myself in a position that I was taught on. My dad's a Democrat as well as my mom, my nana, most of my family. But it sucks. And just like Scott Jennings just said, you have a person, he's sitting there, he's using excuses, he's lying, calling himself a knucklehead, calling himself all this different type of stuff. And if you're a teacher and a coach, what example is that setting for you to be a leader? What example is that setting for you, to be that person to, people got to think about those things. I had to too when I started YouTube. It's little kids that literally knock and ring our doorbell all the time. Are you Recklezz? Is this Recklezz speaking? Where are you? And they found out where I live. It's crazy, but they end up finding where I live. And they see our cars. But it just it sucks. That people aren't paying attention to these things. You got liars. You got regardless. Kids. These kids can't vote or anything like that. They'll be able to soon. And they pay attention to these things. And it just sucks. It really does sucks. Just like, Scott Jennings said, people always they want to bash Trump. They want to bash Vance. They want to say this, say that. But they don't do none of that to Kamala and Tim Walz. It literally sucks. I didn't get called the R word from my dad. It was more so because I had said something. It was all started, I was talking about Kamala or whatever. Me and Retro Steph. We was on a FaceTime call. And then he mentioned and said something about Trump spending taxpayers' money. And then I went and said, we look at Kamala, look at, when there's Obama. Then as soon as I said that, about Obama, I ain't even gonna say what he said. But it sucks because it's like, dang, bro, like, y'all not realizing this stuff. y'all are not real. Like, it's nothing. And it's one thing, you know, if you would hold somebody accountable like Tim Walz or Kamala or anything, they always want to say, Trump supporters, they never hold Trump accountable. It's this, that, and the other. They do the same thing with Kamala Harris. Same thing with Kamala Harris. Nobody's perfect. I'm not going to say everything that Trump does is perfect by all means. Anything that Vance does is perfect by all means. Anything that anything I've done, I done made mistakes and still do. It's life. So I don't agree. I don't like that. I don't like it at all. I'm probably going to get comments talking about I talk too much. That's my job too. So if you don't like it, all you got to do is click off the video. Because we chilling right now. Check it out.
Don't you think that on these VP debates, though, there's two issues. One, does this person look like they're capable of stepping into the job? Walz totally failed on that. Vance rose to the occasion. The other thing is people are evaluating Trump and Harris on their choices. And up until now, we've been told what a terrible choice Trump made and what an inspired choice Harris made. And now the veil is off. The charade is over. And I think it calls into question.
That is true. I mean, that is true. And whoever said that is a lie. They're a lie. I'm going to let Scott finish.
The charade is over. And I think it calls into question. I mean, she's got to staff the whole government. This was her first choice.
No.
I'm going to tell y'all something. And I'm going to be completely honest with y'all. And y'all know y'all going to believe me on this. Y'all know when I was reacting to I was watching Trump videos and stuff like that. Y'all know I thought Trump for the longest was going to pick Byron Donalds as his VP. You know, I heard from my dad, he's not going to pick somebody that's black that's VP and this, you know. One thing about it, you're going to get that from, you know, a diehard Democrat. I mean, you're going to get that. And that I guess that's what it is. I'm not looking at that. I just looked at the fact that Byron Donalds, I feel like, you know, he's a great dude. You know, I look at Byron Donalds. I still think that J.D. Vance, I've seen what he's done. But it is true, as I said. Everybody looked at Tim Walz. Oh, that's a great pick. I already know she's going to pick Tim Walz, blah, blah, blah. It was late. And then as soon as Trump picked J.D. Vance, everybody, including, I'm going to say including myself. I'm going to say including myself because I didn't know who he was. And I'm not going to say I didn't say anything bad about him. It was just like, who is J.D. Vance? I don't really know anything about J.D. Vance. It was more so that. And everybody was saying, I don't know about the pick. I don't know about this. I don't know about that. Now this man is skyrocketing, doing what he's doing, speaks well, respectful, talks very smart, intelligent, all this. And look at Tim Walz. So when she says, oh, that's not true, it is very true. Everybody looked at the fact that Tim Walz is just this guy that's just, you know, and it's lame. It's lame to me. You know, and Scott, he's definitely right. At the end of the day, he's right. You know, and I'll be the one to tell you. I'm not about to sit here and lie. Y'all can go back to my old videos. I thought it was going to be, you know, I even at one point, I'm not even gonna lie. At one point, I said something about Vivek Ramaswamy, you know, being a VP. And people were like, no, that's, you know, and I thought so. And then after that, I think it was Byron Donalds or, you know, I never knew anything about J.D. Vance. And since J.D. Vance stepped up to the plate, he's going to these events, he's out. I just literally seen a video. He's out with, you know, hurricane survivors and doing what I'm telling you, the man is a GOAT. And he's amazing. I'm going to let y'all know that right now. Scott was right about that. And I definitely had to throw this clip in here.
Trump.
This is what Kamala Harris and Tim Walz believes, is that it's none of your business what women do with their body. And so stay out of our doctor's offices and stay out of our bed.
Well, I guess I have to speak up for the babies. They're not here to speak for themselves. Lord.
I feel like that was like the rawest thing he could have said right there. That was lit. I was like, dang, I gotta throw this in here.
Lord have mercy.
I'm not even gonna lie. I had to, y'all. I don't know what it is about her. She's like, it literally sucks that you have people like, you know, this woman right here.
Is that it's none of your business what women do with their body. And so stay out of our doctor's offices and stay out of our bed.
Well, I guess I have to speak.
That you getting that triggered to where you got to act like that, you know, man, I tell y'all, boy, it ain't a good look. It's not a good look at all. You got to act like that, and you live right now.
They're not here to speak for themselves. Lord have mercy.
Let's check back.
Those you come across, though, you had somebody that, you know, supports Kamala, and You're going to have it. And the crazy thing is, they always say Trump supporters are, they're the mean ones. They're the people that, man, listen, I'll talk to anybody. I don't care who you vote for, anything like that. I want to know why you, if you support Kamala and you open with that and you talk about that, I want to know why. I ain't about to be the person that's about to yell at you, that's about to bash you and you this and you that. No, I ain't like that. I still support who I support. Like I say, I mean, it is. Need Trump in there. I say it all the time.
It kind of reminded me of the June.
And this right here, I have to definitely, show this clip. And I don't want to get copyrighted on it, y'all. So bear with me. I don't want to get copyrighted on this clip. And I'm not a big fan of Lindsey Davis at all. Y'all know this. The what happened with the debate, this, that, and the other. I'm not. I'm not at all. I ain't gonna say hate. Hate is a strong word. But just check out, what she said. You even have her. It's literally people making sense.
27th debate when Kamala Harris that night said of Joe Biden, it was a slow start but a strong finish. And that's how I felt that Tim Walz kind of did tonight, to use.
Like I said, you getting compared by Lindsey Davis, you getting compared to Joe Biden. That is horrible. That is horrible. And I feel like it's also a good thing because, like I said, and I said this in the other video, I feel Joe Biden did better than Kamala. So I guess if she throw Tim Walz in there, and compare him to Joe Biden, Kamala didn't do as good as Joe and Tim. That's how I look at it. Literally says it. Literally everybody is asking. Is he going to do the right thing and drop out? I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments down below. Definitely appreciate y'all much. Love everybody. Catch y'all next one.